Good evening, slot car racers, fans of HO scale slot cars. Say I've come to you tonight. I've got kind of some bummer news, and then I got some good news. For those of you who follow the channel a little bit, you know that I had the the Slot Dragon system and around the AFX track and whatnot last year. Made an upgrade over the summertime. Got a track made up by Musgrave, which used to be Viper Scale. And it's custom tracks, nice and smooth, fast, straight. Excellent track. But I was looking for timing systems as well. So I was looking at two of them. I was looking at the TrackMate timing system. The DP2000, which a friend of mine has. It works great, reliable, everything's good there. And I seen this Drag It Anywhere company out of Utah. The thing that sold me on this system, because obviously you see it in front of you, the thing that sold me on is these displays. Pretty cool. It's like the real thing, man, you know? So, bought the system, got it, and I was hemming and hawing though because these sensors. These things are a little different than the ones I was used to with the Slot Dragon. You know, it had ones that just pushed up in the track. These ones here, they can push up in the track, but you also got to allow for adjustment, you know. So either you can bend them and kind of work them how you want to work them. I ended up cutting slots out bottom of my table and using those so I can adjust them. Everything worked fine there. So we get the system up and running. And right off the bat, we're having glitches. Having glitches with the printer. The printer doesn't print out on the right-hand side. It's one of those thermal printers. Had some glitches with the display lights not working all the time. The system does not read bracket racing. It has bracket racing, but it won't read a breakout. Couple other things. So I get on the horn with Todd, the owner of Drag It Anywhere, and talking to him, you know, said that, well, the printer for one, you know, is probably dirty, so you clean it up with some alcohol and a Q-tip. So we did that. He said to try the higher voltage setting. Tried that. Nothing made it right. Nothing. Got a little better, but not 100%. The other option he gave me on that printer is buy another one for $130, which the one that came with the system was a cheaper printer. But yeah, you can get one for $130. Not that you know, yeah, you know what? Send me that printer and I'll send you a new one. Nothing like that. The displays. I'll show you what happens with those. So they glitch out all the time. The more you race, they just get worse and worse and worse. You'll start seeing Chinese letters in them and whatnot. So he pretty much said, well, here's what you do. Send me a picture of the back of them. So I pull the backs off them and send them pictures. Oh yeah, those are wired wrong. We had a bad set to come through. So you need to wire them differently. Will you grab my stand for me, please? Appreciate it. So anyways, so I go through and I wire them. Well, first off, he says you can send them in to us and we'll fix them. Well, that's on my dime, my shipping dime. So I says, no, I'm pretty handy. I can wire them in. So he sends me a picture diagram and I wire them in and there's no change. So then we're talking on the email again, well, there's no change. Okay, well then here, the reason why they're not working is because, you know, we noticed under your table you had it plugged into the display shield, but you didn't have power to it. Well, it didn't come with the power. So it's supposed to come with power, but it didn't come with power. But he's saying that's the deal. So then I get power and I plug them in, and then they still don't work. Still do the same thing. So him and Han fighting back and forth on these lights. I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna buy 2 new ones. So I buy 2 new ones, and lo and behold, the ones that are in front of you are the 2 new ones. Okay? So, 2 new lights, a display shield, a power cord. $204.95. Okay? Now, yes, they're reading perfectly fine right now, but let's go ahead and we'll set it up for a drag race. We'll get through all this jazz, and every race takes this long to set up, and that's cruising through it. Oh, now it's telling me sensors because I'm covering the sensors. Okay, that's good. Now let's get ready, it says, right? So I'm going to go down here. I'm just going to run my hand down there. We'll run us a quick race just on walking the track. And that sensor there, and we'll finish it up there. Gives you the bells and whistles. The left lane wins. I ran a .06 something. And it's, there you go, there's your glitch. Okay? So, the more and more you race, the more and more those glitch out, and then eventually the left side will start doing the same thing. So I emailed them on those, and we're back and forth anyways. These new ones, you know, they worked for one evening with no glitch, and then they started acting up like this. So he emails me. I says, hey, they're not working. He emails me and says, that's just how it is. So they get it on that side too. That's just the nature of the display. And I'll screenshot some of these emails and put in the comments for you guys, but it's just the nature of the display. $204. Is that what it was? $205 is the nature of the display. Will you take them back? No, nothing we can do about it. That's the nature of the display. $205. The old ones are in my toolbox right now. But yeah, that's the nature of the display. So anyway, that's enough on those lights and the printer. The other thing is bracket racing. It won't pick up bracket racing. You dial a car in at say 1 second, it runs an 890. It doesn't flag it as a breakout, even though it broke out. The other side could be dialed in at a 990 and run a 995 and everything's fine there. You know, but went rounds with him on bracket racing. Why it's not working? Well, do you have the new download? He says. So I don't know if I have the new download. So go to dragitanywhere.com. He's got a download. I download it. Well, didn't do a damn thing. Same way, same setup. Plus, put a virus on my computer. So I had to take the computer into the old Geek Squad, have them get that off of there. That was some more money out of pocket. You know, and the thing is, this guy advertises Made in America. He advertises that he knows John Force and Caps. They run this system. You know, it's the best system out there, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, hey, what about bracket racing? Well, it's not a $5,000 unit, he says. So, you know, it's not going to be perfect. Well, another thing, if you look over here on these buttons, right, that's how it comes, but down here. These I've labeled so that you know what the function of the buttons are. Well, he does have that in the instructions. I'll give him that. He's got it in the instructions, but Don't you think for $800 some you'd be able to put the right labels on the buttons? This is a remote, comes with it too, where you can arm the tree from up to 15 foot away. But that ain't even labeled, so I had to label that anyhow. Let's see, what else? Okay, so I bought another tree from them. That was before we were really having problems with the lights. Another $151. You know, so original system, $805. What is that? 900. Oh shit, 8, 9. Wow. We in it. We're into it over $1,000. 960, $1,165. $1,165. Did I say that right? $1,165 into Drag It Anywhere system. What a dumbass I am. But that's the nature of the display. Tough Titty said the kitty. Can't send it back. I asked him, I says, let me send this to you, just see if it's programmed right. Oh, it's not, we're good there. Well, you know what, Drag It Anywhere, you can drag it where you know where. Because here's the good news, folks. Open this up. Finally wised up. Yeah, life's gonna be good. This one here, can't take it back. All it is wire and plastic now. I guess it's gonna go to the shooting range for a little skeet. Drag It Anywhere, buyer beware. Buyer beware. Do not buy the Drag It Anywhere. Unless you want to just lose your money. That's all you're gonna do. Thanks, folks.